Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of strange and scary games. We are continuing our journey through Alan Wake 2. I think that we're like in the third act now. Is there there's not a mop bucket here, is there? There's not a mop bucket here. Where are we going? Parliament Tower. I'm going to head out and see if we can get to a mop bucket and switch over to Saga. If we can't, we'll just play through Alan.
The scene had changed.
How do I get out of here? That works, okay. Where's the television? Oh, it's raining, so my FPS is crashing. Alright, get to Parliament Tower, it said. Hopefully we can get through this way. I said hopefully we can get through this way. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna hug this wall, see if I can get around the shadows. Can I get this? Did I already get this? It's not giving it to me, so I'm assuming that I already got it. All right, let's get over here.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Can I get over to the phone? New phone, who dis?
Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either.
Is it us?
Huh? You're me?
It's Alan.
Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
A dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Is it
Yes,
future or
no,
is it
you
past?
won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
It is a bit cliche.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
What's the Lost Highway quote? Is it Dick Laurent is dead? This is our Dick Laurent is dead moment.
The door was locked.
Do you have more to say about that? The door was locked? Are we just giving up? What are we doing? There's a light around here, isn't there? Yeah, I hear you. I thought there was, but I don't see it now. Can you all leave me alone? Why are you so obsessed with me? There's something we can do. And there's a mop bucket. So let's save and let's swap over to Saga. Alright, what are we doing, Saga? We don't need anything from the shoebox. Give the clicker to Wake. Investigate the previously flooded area. So we're already on the path of the previously flooded area, so that shouldn't be a problem. Head over to the ranger station. Which way am I going? That's what I thought. Up the hill here?
Another cult stash? Another cult box.
Light bulb. To the left. To the left. To the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Down. What is down? I don't get it. To the right. I don't get it. Cult of... That's the cult of the word. There's 3 of them. Did I get him? I didn't. I can't see. There's a tree in my face. Alright, we're just going to pretend that one didn't happen. Turn this back on. So this is the cult of the word. And we're looking for the cult of the tree. And this is the cult of the tree. There's nothing there, right? Oh no, this is different. So one was the cult of the word, one was the cult of the tree, and one was the hourglass. What is this one? This is up, up. So let's try up, up. The cult of the word. And then the hourglass. Okay, I don't understand. Oh, there's the sideways triangles. That must be one. So sideways triangles. Pointing outward. There we go.
Another cult stash. Another cult box.
Please don't. My God. All right, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Pistol is reloaded. Crossbow is reloaded. Shotgun is reloaded. All right, let's go. This is the ranger station. We've got the screwdriver. Does this one do the same? This one just opens. Got it. Nothing in here.
Another one of those rhymes.
What are we looking for? Child needs their mother to keep them safe, a home as their hiding place. Because outside the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell, don't tell them to go away, give them treats and pray. They won't rock your house down to the ground. So, mother in the heart, child in the home? We don't have a child doll, do we? Give them treats and pray. see if we can go find a child and a monster. I think there's the monster. What about the child? Location arrangements. Ranger Station 1, Bunker Woods 2, Boatyard 1. Manning your stations. From Dr. Campbell. It has come to my attention that both of you have left your post on several occasions while on duty to gallivant around town on personal business. This is unacceptable. You are under strict FBC protocols regarding covertness and confidentiality, and as your supervisor, I am responsible for your conduct at all times. If you find the work boring, too bad. You are to fulfill your roles and duties as I see fit, and as the project requires. I am changing your post. I'll be overseeing the watery area, as it now has the most test sites to cover. The ranger cabin there will be my base of operations. Vega, you are moving to Cauldron Lake's Witchfinder Station. Michaels, you are staying in Bright Falls Station. I don't want to hear any excuses, but I do need you to acknowledge these orders. Dr. Campbell, from Vega. Dr. Campbell, acknowledged and understood. That goes for the both of us, Michaels and me. It really was not gallivanting, as you put it, though, as I was attacked by some rabid animal out there in the woods, and Michaels helped me get medical attention in town. You should know all that if you read your messages, of course. In any case, orders received. If I were a child doll, where would I be? Oh, there's another deer head.
I feel bad for these guys.
There's got to be like an achievement or something for finding all the deer heads. There's the child's doll, I think. Yeah. Is that supposed to be Logan? All right. Put the child in the home. And then the monster gets candy. Sounds like we might not need the mom.
Yes.
It's weird that it said mother in the story, but then I didn't actually need the mother doll. Hello? Hello, hello? I think I got ding-dong ditched. Where are they going? What's happening? Can't take it because my inventory is full. Got it. That was a really cool segment. All right, where are we going? We can go to Billy's Boatyard. If I can find a way down here. Saga could have jumped down that. What are you guys doing? Nothing on the beach? I don't see anything on the beach. Follow this path. How are you guys doing? The algorithm picked up one of my videos the other day and it's brought in a lot of subscribers, which makes me really happy. I wish that the subscribers equated to watch time, because then I would be a little bit closer to monetizing. But I'm really happy I'm about to hit 300. That is the next goal. Yeah, there's a charm there. We have the bolt cutters, so we don't need anything to get through here, it doesn't look like. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I've been having a lot of fun with the exploration and with the speculating. Another one? Another one.
There's a rhyme over here.
5 little monsters out on the sea competing to see who the winner will be. They rocked their boats to find out who floats until one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and she cried. In the sea she replied, on the bottom they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats. So monster doll on that. And then mom.
That's it.
Nice. Are there more footprints? Some goop. Hi there.
Pour it in.
Oh, there's 4 of them. I hate that. Where is he? Alright, got one of them. Is that all of them? Jesus Christ, that used up so much ammo. Alright, that's there, that's there. Where is this leading me? Is that the charm? There we go.
I'm gonna need a bigger charm bracelet.
What's that one? Flashlight boost, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm out of... Oh, I can't reload here. I'm out of handgun ammo. Where am I going? Sheriff station.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Are you done? That was it?
They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks. Children in costumes.
Funeral home.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
What sounds do you hear? This doesn't bode well. Return 6, scratch.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Find Wake.
Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson?
Hi there.
Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Is that it? I generally like the writing.
Out!
I generally like the writing in this game, but sometimes they just trail off, like, in the middle of what should be a conversation. All right, we got the Taken. At least one of them. I lost 2 arrows, it looks like. Some more handgun ammo. That is perfect.
All clear, Estevez.
What is this? I don't have a key for this, it doesn't look like. This wouldn't be... no.
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
All right.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Should we go check the holding cells first? You know, one of you stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them. There's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. This is the same note from the first game. A new shotgun, I see. Alan Wake and Cold Connections. 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. Murders were recreating the deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as a cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult, with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I suppose this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search for a link between the Wake and the Cult of the Tree. The Lake House, research facility, Washington 03 at Cauldron Lake. Washington has been compromised, cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont, and Dr. Marmont, head of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state and with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWM in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. Investigations Department has no knowledge of Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. ABC, it goes up to 9 and then starts over. I don't understand what that is. Is that a box? I think that's the book. So these are books. We're looking for WBQ. Three, four. I think that's 3, 2. Three, 2, 7. Not 3, 2, 7. 723. Yes. There's not a box around here, is there? There's no power to the door. There's a cult stash in the evidence room. All right, we'll come back for you. Let's head to the basement. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a storage box here, would you? And thought I'd ask.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah.
On it.
I've played horror games before. I know about fuse puzzles.
Another locked box.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's going to be 0, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. It's the number of lines. This is maintenance, so there should be a fuse box in here. Quick save. Is there a shoebox in here? There is. That's handgun ammo. Where's the shotgun ammo? That's rifle ammo. We can store the rifle ammo. I would like that. I would like that.
Stay the fuck!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
What's up? Good shooting, partner.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
He doesn't sound fine.
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now.
Let me do this.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. I'm gonna fix this, Casey.
You didn't give us another dialogue
Logan,
option.
all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Thank you.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
So where am I going? Is it in medical storage? That doesn't seem right. Inventory full. Where is this fuse box? There we go.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
That sucks.
More coming down.
Just stay in this hallway, please.
Fuck.
I don't know where she is. Heal, please. Come on. Come out of hiding. Show me where you are.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
All right. Give me those. Reload that. Reload that. We should pop a heal as well. All right, you still doing okay? All right. Let's go see Alan. Is there a health upgrade somewhere that I've missed? Anything else down here? Container, rifle ammo, point of interest. Take that. What's this container?
Over here. Behind
What's
the
up?
counter.
I see you. I'm here. What's up?
Got a little cramped in that closet.
Yeah?
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Good to know. All right.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge.
I mean, you did have a knife in your
Get me
hand,
out so
and I
can
shot
kill
the
him.
knife
That
out of your hand.
fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can.
Hey, Yako,
We
did
can
you know
take
that
care
in
of
a
this.
different
We've been preparing
timeline he
for
killed
this.
you? Preparing for what? You gotta finish your thoughts.
Need the key.
Where's Wake?
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. but we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Hit him, get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Scratch.
Doesn't work.
He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't trapped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cube.
Oh. Doesn't work on him. Nope. No, thank you. How do I get away from him? How do I get away from him? If I can get away from him, I can do the light boxes, but I don't understand.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Where's he at? One, two.
Only one left. Doing great.
The third one's right there.
Need to activate those cubes.
So see, I wish that the Cynthia fight was more like that, because that one was interesting.
He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
End of chapter. We're at about an hour. I think I can go for one more chapter.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
I mean, you kidnapped my,
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
That's all I can get from him.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence.
Classic.
My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
All right.
One more thing, the lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose. Misery loves company.
What happened at the lake house?
I thought she was going to tell a story. Not yet. Is that something that I can still access after I finish the game? Is that something I should do now? Let's go through the main game.
This is the kind of case my ex hated.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
We should do a profile.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
So I was thinking, you see how the Koskalas are on one photo here? The deputies are on one photo. The Bookers are one photo. I was thinking that Wake and Scratch were going to be on one photo. It's strange to me that Wake and Scratch are separated and Tor and Odin are separated.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Thank you, I guess.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Bright Falls Pier. Bright Falls Ranger Cabin. We're still missing a couple dolls. Bright Falls. Bright Falls. Bright Falls. I don't have anything else. I don't know why it says that there's something there.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
We know that.
At least that makes sense.
We've got two things for later. Cult symbols.
Sure.
It's branding because it's Ilmo, yeah. That makes sense. Got two clues that we can't use yet. And then... Nursery rhymes, we don't have any clues, but it says we do. Okay. And then... There's a conversation there. All right, let's read these files.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Estevez, Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody. We'll receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. Wake, there's a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Estevez, yes, you mentioned the Stark presence before. Why does it want you? Wake, it feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography, can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. Estevez, we are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking this situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? Wake, I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Estevez, Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. Wake, you are not fucking listening to me. Estevez, we are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Wake, fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Barbara was the first. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely the case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for its mimic. Current hypotheses are the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Scratch pretended to be Wake, used us. For how long? The whole time? Can anything Wake said be trusted? Can't use either of those. Talk to Tor?
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
All right. Anything else in here?
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
At approximately 7 o'clock on September 13th, 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold, to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility Washington 03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. Relevant operatives in the area include Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
It does what it says on the tin. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possess Item is a light switch from a lamp cord. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, changes being based on redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake's threshold, responsible for occurring AWEs in the area, is difficult because the only reported use of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Redacted material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, lightly a physical manifestation of redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE 35, however it is unclear what the restriction and limitations of this are. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification precise effect of the item. Was that this?
Nah.
Alright, we good? Ilmo, how you holding up?
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
So I think I did call in one of the previous episodes.
I'm so sorry.
The Cult of the Tree possibly being the good guys, but I thought that because of Mulligan and the other one, I don't see them. I thought because Mulligan and the other one that they were actually the bad guys, since the cops are just pigs. So I had like kind of written them off, but I think that there was enough set up for them to be the good guys.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
So they were hanging out on the beach the night that Nightingale came back to kill a Taken in case one came up from the shore. I don't understand why they cut out his heart, though.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn up for one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yaku. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
I see. Anything else in here? We can talk to them again. I want to go put my shotgun up. Saga. Shoebox. Store you. I don't think I need any of this. Quick save. Can we grab the pump action shotgun? Can throw the anchor charm too. How many spaces does it take up? Does it take up 3 or 4? Definitely toss you. Probably toss you. I did not mean to use that. I can't see my health. I don't know if I need to use it or not. Let's see if we can grab the pump action shotgun now.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind borrowing this.
Got it. All right.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
I really like the partners to the till the end speech.
What happened at the lake house? Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
All right, let's put it all together.
The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
Story says I left David and job for a trailer. This is not me. This is not my life. Cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. We already knew that one. Cult thinks Wake is responsible for Taken. Believe killing him will stop this. Cult of the Tree kills Taken to protect Bright Falls and Watery. Cult wasn't working for, with, Wake, or Scratch, operating on their own. Purpose of cult ritual is to kill Taken. Is that all?
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art.
A light switch with
permanent.
A light switch with supernatural powers must be used with art to amplify reality-changing effect.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue.
Not just yet.
So
Give me a moment.
we should
Okay,
switch back
Anderson.
to Alan and finish out his
You let
story.
me know when you're ready.
Oh, there's not a mop bucket here. That's not fair.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Also, I may
Thank you.
have shot some of your men with a crossbow. It was self-defense. So sorry about that.
You were the better Koska. Much bigger than me.
It's empty. There's nothing there. Just...
All right, we were looking for a shoebox and some photos. I don't know where any of that shit is. Looks like we can get over there. How do I get down there? I don't remember how to get in there.
The door wouldn't budge.
Well, God damn it. Do I just do this? Is this a fake door now? It is. That's fun. Alice's photos.
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power.
Did we already hear this?
Come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed.
I think we have, yeah.
But before that, many of his stories collapse back into the darkness.
Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
I saw you there.
Alan awake.
Damn it. I think we can just use a couple of these. Equip quick slot. There we go. Quick slot. Alright, we should be better for a little while. You're full. You're full. And then this way. I'm so used to him just throwing the doors open like that with his shoulder. Quick save. Let's go see Alice. We'll get the flash bulbs on the face again.
I had the photos now. I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
Don't see me. Don't see me. Trail the rider. You back to Saga? Well, that was easy. All right then. I'm going to make a manual save. Because if something happens, I don't want to redo everything. All right, so I think that in the next video, we're just going to be able to do the whole end game. It seems like we're approaching the end. So hopefully the next video will be the last video. I might do the Night Springs and the Lake House, and I know that there's a new game plus mode called the Final Draft, so I may go through and do cleanup. Let me know if you guys want to see that. If I do the Final Draft, it probably won't be like a full playthrough. It'll probably just be cut down to the highlights. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in. I have so many good things to say about this game. This chapter especially was really cool. I still struggle with the combat, as you guys can tell, but I really fucking... This is so good. It's just like a full meal, right? It's like you got your appetizer, your 4 courses, your aperitif, a little glass of wine or something. It's been so good playing this game. So I'm excited to get into the end game and see what it has in store for us. I hope that you guys are going to join me, because if like the past is prologue, we're in for a good time. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for joining me for another night of Strange and Scary Games. I love you, and we'll see you in the next video. Good night.